Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hey fish family, welcome back to Tabarak Aquatics. And I am Ross, and you're here in my fish room, down here in my basement. Alright, we're going to do a quick one tonight. Tonight what I want to do is touch on aggression in your tanks, monster fish, cichlids and so forth, you know, aggressive species, and how to deal with aggression in your tanks. There are many ways of dealing with it. We got many different problems with aggression. But specifically, this is in response to a video that my brother, fellow YouTuber, CS House of Aquatics, his last video, he was asking for some advice as far as his red pike is concerned and how she's running amok in his tanks. And somehow I got my red pikes behaving right now. I had the same issue recently, but currently they are behaving. So I want to do this video. This is an answer to him, hopefully give him some ideas, but also the reason why I'm making a video instead of just a comment is that I'm sure that others out there have the same issues, and we might as well go ahead and do a video and have a discussion about it and share some ideas on how to quell that violence. Anyway, thank you very much. Hold tight. All right, y'all. First of all, I hate making excuses, but yeah, you're gonna see some glare in the background because this is not dark enough down here. I got windows open and stuff like that, and I don't have time to fix that. I just got to show y'all, make this video and keep it moving because these guys are hungry. I want to feed them, get upstairs, get back upstairs to my family, and all that good stuff. But anyway, these are my two red pikes, my two Atabapo red pikes, and they are absolutely gorgeous. To be honest with you, I'm trying to be humble, but I just got to tell like it is. There's very few people out there that have red pikes that are this red, this beautiful, okay? That's my female, and that's my male. He's not as beautiful as she is. I got them from two different sources, but nonetheless, I love them, they're beautiful. And they were in here running amok in this tank, and I had took them out for a while. And it's mainly because this guy back, not the lenticulata pike, but that Zebrina pike that you see the yellow and red guy. Let me see if I can catch a better angle on him. Come on, buddy, show yourself. Right there in the corner, that Zebrina pike, they chewed him up something terrible, and they pulverized or beat the crap out of the Zebrina pike as well. But they were just running amok in this tank. They were, I love my true parrots and I love my Zebrina pikes. I love them the most. They were just running amok in here. How many times I gotta say that, right? But what I did was I took them out. Of course, I had to go in there. I did a video on it. You guys can check my playlist, and I did a video on it. But as you can see, the red pike, he goes and swims over there. He's not, scared to go by them anymore. They're not chasing every damn body. They get into some skirmishes. They are pikes. They are cichlids. They get into some skirmishes. Lately, they've been skirmishing with this lenticulata pike right here. But what I did was I took these guys out, both of them, and I put them in a small 20-gallon tank, like a hospital tank, or some hospital tank, okay? And then I took, that was a little bit too small, but I had to just break it down a bit. See, they go buck at him, but they're not running him around the tank. They are pikes. And the thing is that they always fight in a tandem. They don't fight one-on-one. They always gang up and fight as a team. He don't have a teammate. That little guy underneath the rock is another lenticulata pike, but shit, he hangs underneath that pipe, the rocks, in between the rocks all the time because he's tiny. He's gonna get his butt kicked. He got a lot of gusto, a lot of heart. He comes out and buck at everything, but one of the fish damn near snatched his eye out. His eyeball was hanging out, and I'm surprised that it healed. I thought I thought his eye was gonna be missing, but you can't even tell it. His eye was hanging on his cheek, basically. But any case, I put them guys in the. I took them out of the 20 gallon, then put them in like a 30-gallon, 35-gallon plastic tub. See, the Zebrina pike, he's not scared of it. He goes by them. Actually, he kind of bosses them. He go by them, I guess, to remind them that, hey, I took control of this tank. You know, don't get too out of hand. But I kept him in there for maybe 6 to 8 weeks. Maybe not even, I guess maybe 6 weeks or so. But it was just long enough to, sorry to put it frankly or whatever, but to break their will. I had to break their will. I had to put them in a little small, strange environment, make them feel, you know, just because their ego, they were feeling themselves too much. So I had to break their will. I took good care of them, made sure I did plenty of water changing. See how the Sabrina Pike comes around? I think he comes around just to remind them that I'm never going to run from you guys again. His side, you see how light it is on the side? He's still healing up from the beating they put on him. But, so the male was beating up the female. That's why her tail is all chewed up. And then the male, I put him in here and his tail is chewed up a little. It wasn't chewed up before I put him in here, but his tail is chewed up because the other fish had to put him in his place and break him. So basically what happened was I put them in a situation that humbled them, humiliated them, and I put a couple of new players in here, like this fire eel and, you know, and that catfish over there, that big catfish I got. But in any case, yeah, then I put the that yellow jacket back there, I put him in there. So I put a couple of new faces in here, just a few, and I let, and these guys, these two bass, they always, that's all they do. I'm tempted to get a third bass, but my tank is teetering on the edge of, I can't take no more. I can't put nothing else in here. But, so I let other players step up and gain control of the tank and take over as tank boss. I think this guy here really put his stamp on that tank boss thing because nobody messes with him, and I mean nobody. And it's not one fish in here that I see that he's not willing to go up against. He go up against even the arowana. He don't care. He will go up against you. He don't fear nobody. So I'm guessing the Oscar got to be the one if I was to say tank boss. And Oscar will go get involved and check those red pikes from time to time when he finds them over here terrorizing the jaguars and messing with the dat noise. He really don't like for them to mess with these dat noise. That's when he would really get involved. But that's what I did, man. I know I, you know, did a lot of talking to explain something, you know, but there's certain ways that, you know, that we have to do. Like, of course, and this is for all of you guys who, you know, I keep hearing how overly stocked my tank is, and I understand, you know, it is overly stocked, but please understand that if you want to keep a number or keep different aggressive species in here together, if you don't want to have fish killing each other, it's only one way to do it. Either to have a single species tank or extremely lightly stocked. And you gotta, and if you do it extremely lightly stocked, you have, it's like if you're gonna get lucky to figure out which fish get along, because you know some fish just get along and some fish just want to kill each other for no apparent reason. You know, I had a green Tara that guy right there, that true parrot, did not like, and he actually rallied the whole tank against that one green Tara. I don't know how he did it. Fish politics. So you know, like I said, anyway, keep it on. Either you're gonna have it a single species tank, an extremely lightly stocked tank where you gotta play the guessing game as far as who's gonna get along, or you're just gonna have to do like I do and have an overstocked tank. And when you do have an overstocked tank, of course, we have to be responsible fish keepers. There's sacrifices that go along with having an overstocked tank. One of those sacrifices is that you have to do a whole lot of water changes. You have to stay on your water quality. You have to, you know, I did a video recently about pH. You know, yeah, your pH is going to be low. It's going to crash because of all the detritus and waste and stuff like that in there that lowers your pH. You know, pay attention to your KH. You know, regulating your KH and your GH is what dictates what your pH is going to be. You know, you have to stay on that, all that stuff. Stay on your water changes. Stay on quality. Make sure you got quality food. And another thing, y'all, that I failed to mention. Let me just mention this. You have to have a beast of a filtration, okay? So I don't want to, you know, let me calm down. Guys, please understand that I am not that bad of a fish keeper, okay? I do know that I have a overly stocked tank, but I do understand that I have a beast of a sump underneath here with a lot of things going on in here, okay? A lot of filtration going on, all right? And I also do all the little things like water changes and paying attention to my water quality and making sure I feed them nothing but the best quality food. All right. So my answer to you, my brother over there at CS House of Fish Keeping. Oh yeah, y'all visit his channel too. Big up to you. All right, y'all visit his channel. He got a great channel. That's a really cool guy. I never met him, but you know, I'm tracking what he's doing, and you know, I like him. He's a good guy. Go check out his channel. Okay, it's worth checking out, and subscribe. Tell him I sent you over there. Okay, but if you're watching, bro, this is the answer. Like I'm gonna repeat, take them out, put them in a small tub. Don't see what you did. You took that pike out and you put it in another big tank where it can, you know, let her balls hang and, you know, tear up that tank. And then, no, you have to humiliate her. You got to put her in a 20-gallon tank. You have to humiliate her. Put her in a situation where when you put her back in that big tank, she can appreciate it a little better. Okay, you're gonna have to break her will. Make sure you feed her well, take good care of her, but you're gonna have to put her in something small and break her will, like you gotta put her in fish jail. That's one thing you're gonna have to do. Another thing, bro, you're gonna have to put some more killers in that tank, man. I know it's a big responsibility, and I know people are talking about you, talking bad. You know, hey, yeah, you know, but you can't be afraid of what people talking about when they're talking about your tank is overstocked. That's one of the sacrifices that you have to make in order to keep aggressive fish together, especially cichlids. You're gonna have to have an overstocked tank if you want to keep them together. And overstocking it, what that do, I know you understand, man, but for everybody else, overstocking, what that does for the tank is it gives them more than just one fish to pick on. So if they pick on 10 different fish instead of just picking on the same 2 fish, you know, when you're picking on 10 different fish, then every fish has an opportunity to heal and recover from getting bullied. But if you're bullying the same 2 fish all the time, they never gonna catch a break and they gonna die. Okay, that's just what's gonna happen. So you want to spread out the aggression. You see, she's trying hard to dominate him, but you know, see, they fight together in a tandem. So he's hanging close by. Every time I notice that the lenticular pike wants to hang within earshot or eyesight of the zebrina, just to make sure that if he needs backup, that the zebrina is going to come over and help him out, because these 2 fights in a tandem. But yeah, this is why you have to have multiple bad boys in your tank. And so anyway, I'm not going to talk you guys to death. That's my solution. Have more bad boys in the tank. Have another tank to put them in to break their will, so to speak. Also give another fish a chance to step up. It rearrange the hierarchy. You'll be surprised. Removing 1 or 2 fish, you'll have a fish that's on the bottom or second to the bottom that'll move up high in the ranks, and you'll have a fish that was high on the ranks drop down. It just reshuffles the deck, so to speak. And also, it would help to reorganize the tank. I just didn't feel like doing it, but it'll help that much more if you reorganize, redecorate. That way, by the time you put that pike back in, the pike is completely confused, feel like it's in a new environment altogether, and the dominance is gone. All right, y'all, there it is. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Well, there you go, guys. We were just touching a little bit on the subject. We're touching a lot on the subject of aggressive fish, and ideas of how to deal with them. If you guys have any stories about aggressive fish and any remedies as far as how you dealt with it and how you fixed it, whether it stayed fixed or whether it failed, whatever the situation is, just leave a comment, please. Give us some ideas. Let us all share these ideas, and hopefully you all or someone, at least hopefully at least one person, were able to get something from this video and gain some insights, some tactics or strategies on how to quell the violence in the tank. I appreciate you guys for sticking around. If this is your first time, please come back and see me again. Please consider subscribing. Leave a like, leave a comment, please share. And everything you do, every little bit of it helps the algorithm. Hopefully YouTube will see all this action going on over here and suggest refer me to someone else who's looking for information on fish, and hopefully they like it and it'll help the channel grow. Again, thank you very much. Until next time, happy fish keeping. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.